Hello everyone and welcome back to Gaming Droid and welcome to Kerbal Space Program. We're going to be playing a little bit of KSP today. We're going to be playing a little bit of career mode. So, full disclosure kind of elements, etc, etc, etc. Full sort of reveal of what's going on is I have... Hey Eduardo, welcome to the stream, welcome. I have like... Ooh, what? Probably about 10 hours in this on a non-Steam version, back when it was in very early access alpha. I haven't really played this since. I did some experimentation with it last night to make sure we got everything up and running. Hey, Super Mr. Wolf 98! To make sure that it would stream fine. It will stream fine, so that's why I have a resume save. I've got about half an hour's play there. But we're going to play in career mode. Career mode is you have to manage all aspects of your space program, and you've got to develop funds, reputation and science, contracts, and all the other missions are related. Do you have PS3? I do not have PS3, no. So we're going to go with a flag. We're going to look for a flag that matches our channel. That looks quite cool. Hey, Dooster. Penners, says the Dooster. Space Penners. All the Space Penners. This one, I think it matches our colours. We've got the yellow, we've got the blue. Hey, Brando, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think we'll match that because that's got our blue. And what are we going to call the save name? We are going to call it Kerbal's on YouTube. Difficulty options normal, and we're going to start off with a bit of career mode. So this is Gene Kerman. Gene Kerman is our Chief of Center Operations. He's our flight director. Basically telling us how to look around the Space Center. We can also use this. So over in the administration building we have our finances, science, public relations and operations officers. He's mad, only we are swarming him. Not sure what you mean there, Eduardo. So basically you can spend different resources. So the finances officer can turn reputation into money. He can turn science into fund yields. Your science officer can gain research from reputation. He can gain research from funds. And he can also switch around funds and science, so he can sell off science and funds. It is a good game, dude. And then we can have our public relations officer who can increase our reputation. He can take science to make our reputation better. He can get us a grant from a funding operation. And then we can have the operations guy. We can get reductions in costs and things like that. But all of this stuff, we need resources. We need resources a lot. Possibly not. Probably, possibly. It's changed a little bit. Over in the astronaut complex, we have our astronauts. We have our current supply of astronauts, which are the guys we start with. We have Jebediah, who's a pilot. We have Bill, who's an engineer, we have Bob, who's a scientist, and we have Valentina, who's a pilot. They give us 2 pilots, a scientist, and an engineer to start. Always wanted to play this game. Cool! Excellent, Eduardo. We have our research and development area where we can buy research and development items. We have our spaceplane hangar and our vehicle hangar where we can build space planes and we can build rocket ships. We have mission control, where we can mission control. We have the tracking station where we can track ships, the launch pad where we can do launch pads. If we go over to mission control, we can actually buy up contracts. And we can get contracts. So gather scientific data from Kerbin, recover or transmit any scientific experiment data from Kerbin to achieve this goal. This gives us 6,000 cash, 1 science and 2 reputation if we complete it on time. So, didn't think you'd gone away, Eduardo. So, a little bit of science, a little bit of money from completing this, and this just requires us to do any scientific experiment. Launch our first vessel. We can only have 2 contracts active at the moment. Launch our first vessel. If we achieve it, we get money and science and reputation. So let's take those two to start with. And the beginning of this game is all about generating sweet, sweet science. That is what you need for this game. So I'm going to generate some sweet, sweet science. Arrow keys to look around, right mouse button. Yeah, the basic kind of controls that we can get as we put things on. So the first thing we need a command pod. First. So the first thing we need is a command pod, and if we zoom in, there we go. If we zoom in, you can see we have our little logo on the side of the command pod. So our command pod is all well and good. We have a command pod, but we need other things to make it operational. We need an engine, and at the moment the only engine we have is the flea solid booster. The only wings we have are the basic fins for stability, and the only science we have is the goo pod. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on tri-point symmetry. Tri-point symmetry is great for stabilization. So we're going to have tri-point symmetry on our goo pods. We are going to throw on a engine, and of course we are going to have a parachute. So that is our very, very basic thing. Now this is what we don't want. We don't want the engine and the parachute going together. So we're going to pop the engine down there. The engine goes first, then the parachute. I'm just going to turn the music down just a little bit, I think. Just get that music down a little bit. Hey, Dees Luca, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are playing a little bit of Kerbal Space Program. So this is going to be our very, very first ship. We are going to call it, as he's just come into stream, Dees Luca Experiment. And the ship is, if this fails, it's Dees's fault. There we go. Booster says Punus from Booster says Punus from Twitch. Okay, so this is the Dees Luca Experiment, and we are out onto the launch pad with Dees Luca. The rules are very simple, Dees. Be respectful, be friendly. I'm happy for you guys to chat about stuff. I'm happy for you guys to talk about whatever you want. But please be respectful of the mods. If the mods tell you you've gone too far, you've gone too far. So here's Jebediah Kerbal sitting in the command pod. Can I name a ship after Super Mr. Wolf? Yes, I can name a ship after Super Mr. Wolf. So, gathering science when you first start. Being systematic, basically. So we're on the ground, we do a crew report. Gets us 1.5 science. We'll keep that. We've got goo pods. We can observe the goo pod on the ground. Gets us 3 science. We'll keep that. Now, if we can do this a second time, it'll get us a lot less science. So when we come back, you'll see that that's actually significantly reduced. So there we go. Here we have RCS, which is rocket controlled stability, and we have SAS, which is stability assisted steering, I believe. And we have our throttle. Now, the throttle doesn't do anything for solid rocket boosters, but we're going to throw on SAS so that we can be stabilized when we go up. And we are just going to smash ourselves up. We have one more goo pod, which we can observe as we're in flight, and that will give us 7 science. And there we go, we've harvested a nice big bunch of science. There is our first sort of flight, and now we just have to get back down onto the surface safely. And the way we get back down onto the surface safely is using our parachute. Now, a minimum pressure of 0.04 and an altitude of 1,000 is fine for our parachute. You can see from the logo that the parachute is safe to deploy. And we're basically just waiting for ourselves to fall. Now, we're 8,000 up. I'm probably going to increase the altitude a little bit because we're going to be accelerating as we fall towards the ground, and we don't want to be going too fast when the parachute actually engages. But we can pop the parachute now, and you can see that the parachute's not engaged because we're too high up. So we're just going to wait. Hey, Eduardo Galaza, thank you very much for the sub, dude. I'm pretty sure you subbed on the... Modern Wolf says every spaceship needs a pre-shot. Okay. I'm pretty sure you subbed on the Subnautica stream, but thank you very much for the subscription there, dude. So we're just going to accelerate. This does increase physics, so what you want to do is you want to cut the acceleration roughly when your parachute kicks in, so that the physics don't damage the parachute. And also speed up and let it just tick down. So we can't really kind of accelerate this bit any more towards the ground. We could cut the parachute, but then we'd fall to our death. They named a ship after you, and it was a successful ship, Dees. It was a successful ship. And here we have our happy little Jebediah Kerbin, the pilot, learning to fly. Yep, the acceleration really does change the physics. Because of the way the physics engine works, this doesn't just increase speed of time, this increases the actual physics. So if you land on the ground, it can actually increase the chance of things exploding. Boop. And we will slow ourselves down so that we land nice and safe. There we go. Nice and safe on the ground. So we recover the vessel. And now we have the crew report from the launch pad, 1.5 science. We have Mystery Goo launch pad, 3 science. Mystery Goo launch pad, 0.7 science. Mystery Goo while in flight at Kerbin, 7 science. And recovery of vessel, 7 science. Do you have any satellite? Well, yeah, I only just started the game, Hated. Literally just came on right now. Com on night how in a normal voice. Not sure what you mean there, Eduardo. Hard to overstate my satisfaction. Hey, Dees Lucia, welcome to the CPU. Please process as much data as you can while you're there. So, parts-wise, we get refunds from some of our parts. We missed out on some of the monopropellant and solid fuel and things because we've used it up. But all of our parts got back, so we get some refund there. Not all the money, but some refund. Thanks for the like, Dees. Thanks for the like. And we get 1 experience from Kerbin for Jebediah because he managed to do a flight successfully. Plus 16 reputation as well. So there we go, we had a nice successful flight and we managed to gather ourselves 27 science. So if we head over to the R&D complex, we can now grab ourselves basic rocketry. And we could grab ourselves engineering, which gets us the thermometer, which is definitely worth having. So we'll grab that. Hey, Dees is working on the CPU. Wonderful. Thank you very much, Dees. We've got 17 science, 17.2 science left, which is 0.8 science too small to grab stability. But we can grab our survival, which also gives us the press mat barometer, which is another scientific device. Don't get Jebediah killed. I will get Jebediah killed because I like to kill off Jebediah. And you can see over in our archives we've completed 2 of these successfully. So now, haul this into flight above Kerbin. This is difficult because we need to get the flea solid booster up to 1,000 meters and over 210 meters per second, but perfectly possible. So let's grab that, haul that into flight. This is very, very difficult splashdown test. Test a Mark 16 parachute in flight over Kerbin. Again, have to be above altitude of 1,000 meters and going between 240 meters and 60 meters per second. I think we can do that pretty easily. So we have 2 active ones. We need to test the flea booster at 1,000 meters, and we need to test the parachute at 1,000 meters. And we need to be about 210 meters per second. I'm talking to a droid head that can play games. Yes, yes, you are talking to a droid head that can play games. So we've got 2 new contracts. So we're going to head over and we are going to try... Hey, Taika! And floating head droid. Hello! Taika, where are you? Add moderator. There we go, Taika. I've been wanting to mod you for a while because you are so regular on streams. You need to refresh the page to get your moderation now, Taika. But, yeah. You now have mods. So, we're going to tweak this slightly. Because we need to get to 1,000 meters. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop this down. Pop this here. And pop this back on. And we need to get a flea booster up there. So there's the flea booster. So we have 2 sets of flea boosters in chain with each other. This goes off, we then drop, we then fire off this rocket, we then drop, and then we parachute. Is this the parachute we needed to test? Let's just check. The Mark 16 parachute. Yep, that's the one we needed to check. Because the gaming droid at Leonard. It's a wild Taika! Look up. Because the gaming droid. Yep. Now I have to be good, cries. No, you don't have to be good. So, we now have communications. Now what we could do is we could communicate some of our science stuff back to the labs, but then that does reduce the amount of science we get for it. So instead of doing communicated science, what we are going to do is we are going to do some detected science. So we need a goo canister, because we've got 1 more flight in Kerbin to do. And we're going to need 1, 2, 3 thermometers. And we're going to have a bariatric pressure detector as well. So now we have a nice array of scientific devices. In fact, we can probably pop another bariatric pressure detector underneath. So we've got a huge array of scientific devices strapped to our vessel now. And this is important because we are gathering science. So this is not going to be the Deep Luca experiment. This is going to be the Mr. Wolf 98 Flight Science Master. My profile is Mecha Super Tengen Topper Gurren Lagann from Lagann Hen film, Japanese version. Okay. Add in the rest of the animated characters. I can only have one guy in the pod at a time at the moment, Hated, because this only has one seat. I need my later seats before I can have more of them. And this is going to be Mr. Wolf Does Science! And let's launch him. So again, you get science for things done at different areas. So we've done a crew report on Kerbal, so we can only do that once. We're going to do a pressure report on Kerbal, and that gets us 3.6 science. We're going to do a temperature report on Kerbal, and that's going to get us 2.4 science. Now, we are going to launch. Wish me luck. Up we go. Oh no, SAS. Almost forgot to do that. We are going to a mystery goo, which is our second one, so that's all of our science from that. We are going to do a crew report. And we are also going to do a temperature check. And we are going to do a pressure check, which I believe is the top one. Nope, that's review data, log pressure. And then we are going to do another temperature check up here, and that gets us more science. So we are harvesting all the tasty science. We are harvesting all the tasty science. So we've tested a flea booster, we now just need to test the Mark 16 parachute. We are going to, again, bump the Mark 16 parachute up a little bit. Going to play some Zambos with the Wolf. Oh, awesome. So we are up super high. I'm going to put the parachute up nice and high as well. And we're going to wait until we drop back down to 8,000. This is the only KSP live stream in English. Well, that's awesome, because that means I am the only person streaming in English. I should put that in my title. In English, I've put that in my title now. Thank you for telling me this. Hey, Jad, you are not new. You were here in Subnautica stream. Do not lie to me. I remember you from the Subnautica stream. Let's orientate ourselves vertically. Hey, Roger, welcome back, welcome back. So you can see we are now accelerating towards the surface of Kerbal. This is the problem. We are going to get faster and faster and faster as we drop. And yeah, we want to be able to slow down pretty quickly. When we get to 8,000, I'm going to pop my parachute. We're slowing down slightly because we've orientated ourselves so that the broad bottom of our ship is facing downwards, so we're getting some airflow. Hey, Noah Mengelson, welcome back, welcome back. I remember you, Roger Moore. I remember you well. Welcome back. We are playing a little bit of Space Kerbal. We are naming ships after our delightful little chat. And we are doing some science. Science. So we're at 8,000 and we're going to pop a parachute. And we now need to sort of make sure that we slow down. Are we slowing down? We are slowing down. Hey Kim, welcome back, welcome back. Then a surge of people came, all the peoples. And you can see that we are slowly floating down. We can speed up time now because we are reasonably safe. There's our parachute out and tested. And we have to... Why didn't the speed kick off? Because we did get the... Pretty sure we got the speed. That's our engine landing. Well, where's Bill Nye the Science Guy and our saviour? Our Lord and Saviour. I do not know where Bill Nye the Science Guy is working. We were curbing, we were flying, we had the altitude right. We didn't have the speed right. Sure we did. I'm pretty sure we were 230 meters per second, which is between then. Can you launch a satellite into orbit and after each satellite, name each satellite after people in chat? I will be launching satellites into orbit once I get enough stuff together, but at the moment we are just building up our science and our community to start with. Nightbot is set to prevent people from using too many caps. Please try not to yell things in all caps in chat, please, Noah. Thank you very much. Science is happening. I guess you're the demigod today, droid. Doesn't have satellite power yet. I will soon, because I'm coming back from this with a whole bunch of science that I have just completed. And we're getting close to the ground. I want to switch back down again because we have the issue of multiplying the impact if we are at high speeds. Down we come. And we're going to land nice and safe on the ground. Lovely jubbly. I'm surprised that didn't work. I don't know why the part of the parachute test didn't work. It looks like it was the speed, but you can see we've got crew report flying over Kerbal shores 3.5, mystery goo in flight 1.6, temperature scan on the shore 5.6, temperature scan flying over the shore 0, temperature scan from landing place 2.4, atomic pressure, atmospheric pressure scan at landing 3, atmospheric pressure scan in flight 8, recovery of vehicle 0.8. So you can see we've got huge amounts. I would like to go to space one day, Kim. So you can see we've gotten 25 science earned in this one run. 25 science in a single flight. We've got a lot of our parts back. At least we got back the stuff we took with us on our crew pod. Jebediah didn't gain any reputation, unfortunately. Hey, awesome, Super Wolf. You got the game today. So over here we can have a look at what we've managed to achieve. We tested the flea. We had a flight over Kerbin. We gathered scientific data. We launched our first vessel. And we launched our first vessel. These are our world first achievements here. So over in mission control, we've completed those. We still need to test the parachute. For some reason that didn't work successfully. These focused observational surveys are quite difficult to do early in the game, despite the fact they're 1 star. That's okay, Kim. I overreacted, Kim. I will acknowledge that. Haul the Mark 12R radial mount Drogo chute in flight above Orbin. Test the RT Hammer solid fuel booster in flight above Kerbin at 33,000 feet. That is really, really high up. Before we accept, though, we are going to pop to our research and development lab and we're going to buy some more bits. With 31, we could either buy stability or general rocketry. Stability grants us radial decouplers, winglets, and aerodynamic nose cones. How would you determine one day? Wait, what did Hated say that was about one day? I would stay close to Earth. Do you like fidget spinners? Oh, I think fidget spinners are alright. They're not really my sort of thing, but I think fidget spinners are alright. I would define day after Earth. Yeah, for most people a day is Earth. Let's have the rocketry upgrade for now. And that should open up some additional quests very, very soon. So test the TR-18A stack decoupler at the launch site. That we can do. So we've got some more tests to do. But this is going to be the... Let's review. Let's keep our science set up. We have goo, we have thermometers, we have pressure compensators. Excellent. So let's throw on a fuel tank and a Reliant liquid engine. And let's throw on a TR-18A stack decoupler. So we need to test the parachute and we also need to test the stack decoupler on the launch pad. So what we're going to do is we are going to throw on a solid booster and then we are going to throw on another stack decoupler. And what we're going to do is we are going to have go stack decoupler, rocket, stack decoupler. I wonder if I can attach those on the side. No, I can't. In which case I probably want a little bit of separation out. Where are my structurals? Let's pop you on there and you there. That's going to leave a mark. Stop posting links. Mwahahahaha. I once saw my home-ish. I'd say peace out. Weird. My ship is awesome! Yes, yes it is. This is going to be the Roger Moore spinner. Fidget while you fly. So let's launch the Roger Moore spinner, fidget while you fly. I want to see Kepler 22b. We turn on the SAS, so the first thing we have to do is test this decoupler on Kerbin. So we're on Kerbin, we're at the launch site, test the decoupler. There we go, so the decoupler's been tested. Up we go with the rocket, and we want to test this at 1,800 meters. Welcome to the Mod Mob. So actually we are in a perfect situation to test our parachute right now. So I'm actually going to decouple that, and I'm actually going to deploy the parachute straight away. Make the minimum altitude 3,000 feet. So this should work. Wait, what? No, that was all in line. Come on, that was all in line, guys. You saw that. All the things were ticked. It does not want to do it. For the most part, Modern Wolf, when you first start off playing this game, you don't need wings when you first start playing this game. When you first start, when you're first playing the game, you don't really need to have wings engaged. But yeah, that was... I may just cancel this contract. Can you make a flying fidget spinner in KSP? I can try and make a flying fidget spinner in KSP. How would I make a flying fidget spinner in KSP? I mean, this is a career mode, so it does cost us to do things. But I could try to make a fidget spinner in KSP. Why you no work? Everything was in line. Everything was in line. I'd rather see Kepler 452b. To be honest, I'd rather see... Oh, I didn't use any of my science modules. Bugger. Ah well, Jebediah survived. That's fine. Okay, so Roger Moore's vessel didn't quite do very well. Let's put it like that. Roger Moore's vessel didn't work very well. Let's go to mission control. Let us get rid of this because it's not really working. We cost 9,004 reputation to sort of cancel that contract, but that's fine. Have a radial mount drogue shoot 7,000 meters above the surface, traveling between 20 and 90 meters per second. Can you play Subnautica? We're not playing Subnautica today, Epic Spheni. We are playing some Kerbal Space Program. A link is a thing you click to go to another website. So let's grab the Haul the Mark radial chute into orbit. Test the radial decoupler at splashdown. So these things we can do. So let's head back in here. Let's get rid of our ship and let us... So we're going to keep, again, we're going to keep the pod in its position here. And we're going to keep our... actually no, we're going to get rid of our parachute because we don't need our parachute. So we need to test a radial decoupler in splashdown and haul a set of radial mount drogue chutes into Kerbin flying 7,000 meters above the Earth. And we need to be between 20 and 90 meters per second. So we kind of need a liquid fuel rocket for this because we need to be able to control our flight speed. So let's pop a swivel on. When you get satellites, can you name a defense satellite that rains death missiles from above after me? My favourite subject is science. When I'm around sciencey stuff, I'd be like, yay, squee. There's no place like Earth. Oh, dearie, dearie, dearie me. So let's have a... Taika drag chute tester. Taika, but in drag. Tomorrow, can you please play Subnautica? I play Subnautica probably twice a week, guys, and we play other games. My game is done, FNAF game. Okay? And we want some radial decouplers. Like so. So we're going to pop 3 radial decouplers on there. And we're going to use the 3 radial decouplers to mount 3... Which ones do I need? I need Mark 12R, Mark 2R, Mark 12R radial drogue chutes. We can't mount them on there. Okay, so we will mount them here, at the top of the tank. Can you play Universe Sandbox 2 tomorrow? I don't have Universe Sandbox 2. Tomorrow will not be Subnautica, no, JR. Subnautica will probably be either Saturday or Sunday at this point. Can you die? Hey, Carsten White, welcome to the stream. Can a moderator please time him out? Thank you very much, moderators. So we have Taika in drag. We have 2 things to test. We have haul the chutes into space or haul the chutes into flight at 7,000 meters. And we have test the radial decouplers on splashdown. So the radial decouplers don't need to be there. We need to have the engine going off first. We then need to have the parachute going off. Oop, parachute's going off. And we then need to have the couplers last, because the couplers are going to be in splashdown. The water's over in that direction, so we want to set it up so we are heading in that direction. We're going to up throttle a little bit to 2/3, we're going to take off, and we're going to already start tilting ourselves in this direction, because we want to be headed in this direction. So we want to reduce our throttle a little bit. Just going to do a nice slow burn. We want to be between 90 and 20 meters per second when we get up to 7,000 meters. Thank you, Kim. Yes, subs, likes, comments, all things very much welcome. Hashtag not copying Smart Nightbot. Lies! I see you copying Nightbot. Taika Drag 2017. Taika is the best kind of drag. So we're going to slow down even more. We're going to burn very little of our fuel right at this moment, because we want to get between 7 and 10,000. So we want to slow down to below 90 meters per second. Before we get to 10,000, which we should be able to do. We're actually just going to cut engines now, or almost cut engines. We should be headed straight out into the water because we want to do splashdown. And there we go, we hold them into flight above Kerbal at the appropriate point. Hey, Luan Ricardo Miranda, welcome to the stream. We are just going to orientate ourselves. No. Orientate ourselves vertically, please. And give ourselves a little bit of throttle. So we're just going to use these to slow ourselves down a little bit, and then we're going to use our parachutes to finish it off, because we're just basically we're just burning off our fuel. Hey, Luan. To overstate my satisfaction. Hey, Luan Ricardo Miranda, welcome to the stream. Welcome. And we're out of fuel, and we're going to pop our parachute. So we have 3 radial parachutes. We're going to be falling. We're going up slightly now at the moment, but we're going to be falling. The parachutes will keep us upright. And then we can test our radial decouplers on splashdown, which means in the water. We're going to test our radial decouplers. If you're going to play this game regularly, watch Scott Manley's channel. He helps me with rockets and stuff. I know pretty much about this, pretty much what I need to know about this game anyway, Kim. So I don't need to really watch anyone's channel. And there we go. We're going to slow down nice and significantly. And we're going to drift on down to the planet. Hey, Hated, welcome to... Wait, Hated, you've been here for way ages. Why did you say hey, droid? You confuse me. Confuse me, Hated. Why confuse me? And we're going to slow down, and what we're going to do is on splashdown, we're going to test some science as well. So, into the water we go. And we exploded! I'm not sure why we exploded. Taika's drag didn't work. Revert to vehicle assembly bay. Let's take out one of the fuel tanks because we didn't need nearly as much fuel as we had there. And let's throw on a nose-mounted parachute as well. So we want those first, then the parachutes, and then we want the decouplers at the top. But explosions are fun. My computer did a weird thing. Okay, fair enough. Boom, says Dees. Italicized everything after the Hadroid. Weird. Water and rocket engines does usually work. Overstate my satisfaction. Hey, Carsten White, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That's okay. We're fine. Let's do this again. Let's head over in this direction. So again, we want to get up to 7,000 meters. Not sure if we're going to be able to do it this time, actually, because we don't have as much fuel. Maybe some flotation devices for the water. It was because I impacted too hard. I think it's because the radial parachutes don't slow you down as much. If I have a look at my radial parachutes. Minimum pressure 0.2. Let's up the minimal pressure on our 3 radial parachutes. Yeah, they open sooner, but I don't think they slow you down as much, which is why I've added a nose parachute this time. Blink, so we've hauled those into orbit. Yeah, I think I hit the water at 20 meters a second, which was a little bit too fast for what I had. 2 terabyte hard drive for my computer after my 1 terabyte ran out of space. I think we played for the wrong drive because we only have like 223 gigabytes of space. Yeah, you've probably ended up with a dud drive then. You have probably ended up with a dud drive. Let's pop our parachutes. And you can see that we're already slowing down quite significantly because we've got these parachutes out. These ones will open at 2,500 meters and they'll slow me down to about 20 meters a second. And the next set will open. So there we go, we've slowed down to 20 meters a second. And then we're going to slow down to 6 meters a second on this one. And I think that should be okay. I think that should be fine. If we splash again, then it's because we are too heavy. 8 meters a second. That should be alright. Hey, Omnitar! Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, man. Thank you very much for popping in. Well, we broke the radial decouplers off, but that's fine because we still have science equipment. Yay! So we can actually get something from this. Log pressure data for 4 science, log the pressure data, log the temperature, look at the goo, and grab ourselves a crew report. So we are going to get plenty of science from this at the very least. We managed to finish one of our contracts. So science-wise, we managed to get crew report from Kerbal in water, observation in water, temperature scan in water, pressure scan in water, and yep, parts-wise we managed to recover some of our bits. Crew-wise, we managed to get Jebediah back safely, and we did complete a single mission. So we've got another mission. We cancelled that one because we couldn't do it easily. How are you doing, Omnitar? You only have like 10 subs left. Oh, 10 subs until I hit the sub goal. Yes, that's correct, Mod Morph. By the way, guys, if any of you would like to share the stream, that would be greatly appreciated. It really does help small streamers to grow. Stability-wise, we are going to grab research from the stability tree, and now you can see things that are up to like 45 science a pop. So we are now need a lot more science. Hey, Darren Swander! Already almost 400. Yep, we are almost ready already at 400. So if we test the heat shield, the 0.625mm heat shield at 46,000 feet. So we have to go up quite high for this. What we can do is over on the launch pad, clear the launch pad. Let's put Valentina in because Jebediah's already gained a bit of experience. And I want to upgrade my launch pad, sorry. There we go. We can upgrade this for 50,000. We've got 200,000. This basically makes it much, much easier. And now you'll see on our next launch we have a much, much bigger thing. You bought a new mouse. I need a new mouse so badly, Omentar. Which mouse did you buy? How do I become a mod? Basically, if I need moderators, Dees, then I will look for people who have been around the channel for a long time, people who I trust. And if I trust you and you've been around the channel for a long time and I need a moderator, then you become a moderator. At the moment, not really sure I need another moderator. Hey, Carsten! Don't like your helmet around your head. Potato! Hey, Sharpshot 879. Hey, Sharpshot 879. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back. So we have to test the heat shielder. We still have to test the decouplers in Splashdown. So if I pop a single decoupler on here, I might be able to test that in Splashdown. But what we do have to do is we have to test our heat shield at 46,000 meters, traveling between 1,900 meters and 2,700 meters. So if we go for thermal, we need the thin heat shield, and we... Oh, that is a very small thin heat shield, isn't it? That is a tiny thin heat shield. Okay. Apparently that's a heat shield. Too big for my head. 1 second, guys. This will shake just a second to tweak down the... Is that a better size? I've reduced the size of the helmet now. Is that a slightly better size? Is that more suited to the size of my head? Bought a house called the Pile. It's basic DPI, 2 thumb buttons, very cheap. What's the click sound like on it, Omnitar? Because one of the things I have a problem with is my click sound being too high. So let's throw... Oh, no. Let's throw on a radial decoupler. And then let's throw on some fuel. And some more fuel. And a swivel. And let's throw on some radial decouplers in trifold orientation. Like so. And we'll throw on some solid boosters to get us up, some hammer boosters. And we'll also throw on some fins for stability in the lower atmosphere, and some nose cones. Am I sure I don't need another bod? Well, I've got quite a few mods at the moment, and it seems to be sorted quite well. What are we going to call this one? Kim asked us to call it the Pelican, so let's call it the Pelican Halo Rise. Master Chief knows... I've spelt Chief wrong, haven't I? Master Chief... No, even better, Master Chef. Master Chef knows your cooking. I am not an early streamer for me, Darren, because I am in the UK, so it's 3 PM at the moment. But I am quite an early streamer. I tend to stream about 3 PM. It's loud, but I don't know, I like it. Name the ship Tiger. What's this game about, Casper? Casper, this game is about running a space center and trying to sort of complete missions, get into orbit, go to other planets, explore other planets, etc. So, SAS on, to start with. We have Jebediah, who's our pilot at the moment. I'm pretty sure I switched him out to someone else, but okay. We have rockets go poosh, decouplers decouple, engine goes whoosh, decoupler decouples, and then we want the parachute first. So we want... No, we want parachute first, because this is going to be our splashdown. So, are we going to survive? This is the question. Rockets! So we need to test the decoupler in splashdown, and we also need to test... Oop, no, come on guys, come on, you can do it, I believe in you. No, spinning out of control. Spinning out of control! They're out of fuel! Launch them away! Let's try and get some control back. Let's... Oh, wait, no! I don't want to go down towards the planet, god damn it! No! No! We're all gonna die! Okay, so we're going up. This is good. This is good. No. My SAS is not quite good enough to do this. So I don't think we're going to get to 46,000 feet, to be fair. But the Pelican survived. I'm stuck like 30 seconds ago. If you refresh the page, Omitar, then you should be okay. Hi, Fredbear and friends. Welcome back to the stream. It's fine. We survived, guys. We survived. It's okay. We survived. We're not going to get up to 46,000 feet to test the heat shield, but that's fine. That's fine. We're not going to get to 46,000 feet, but we're not. That's okay. We're going to do okay. Whew. So now we're up in the upper atmosphere. We can get a pressure reading, which gets us 10 science. We can also grab a thermal reading, which catches us 7.2 science. And we can have a look at our goo up here, which catches us 9 science. And we can also grab a crew report, which catches us another 4 science. So this is the way you sort of progress at the start of the game. Are we going to do another raid day? Possibly. You can select your amount to partition, then when you go to the properties of the drive you can see all of the space. Yes, that is true. If you are having partitions in your drive, then you need to make sure you're setting them up correctly. So we have Jebediah, we're just sailing along at the moment. I'm going to get rid of the engine, we don't need it. And the thing is, guys, a lot of people want to be moderators, but ooh, okay, slow that down a bit. But here's the thing you don't understand. Moderators work for free. They don't get paid. They do work for free for the streamer. And a lot of the stuff they do, they get shit for. They get a lot of people saying nasty things about them for it. So it's not actually all that fun being a moderator. Log temperatures. Hey, Grace Genie, welcome to the stream. Yes, there is a military mod. You are correct. There is indeed a military mod. So we've dropped down into the next level of atmosphere, so we can grab some more science from here. And we can grab the pressure reading from here, because I don't think we've read the pressure. We have indeed read the pressure at this level. Oh well. And now we are going to pop our parachute. We're going to have the parachute be a little bit higher up. And we're going to just basically sail on in now. We'll slow it back down again when we come to about the point where the parachute's going to activate. There is power involved, Omnitar, but like if you ban people that the streamer doesn't want banned, as you know, Omnitar, because you are a mod. Hey, Phenomenal! Welcome to the stream. We are playing a little bit of Kerbal Space Program today, just gathering some science, completing some contracts, developing our little space center. Hello from France! Hello, Pusinkilla! Welcome, welcome. Pusinkilla. Welcome to the stream. Very nice to see you here, dude. Now, again, like this multiplies not just the speed but the physics, so we're going to slow it down when we get come in for our landing. Your light is killing me. There we go. And what we're going to do is we are going to pop our radial decoupler. There goes the radio decoupler off into the distance, and that gives us a complete there. So that should be all of our tests and science done, and we can recover the vessel. So you can see here we gained 31 science in a single run there. Make way for the Queen's chat! Hello Block Noob YouTube, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello France. So we've got the upper atmosphere report, upper atmosphere mystery goo, Temperature scan while over Kerbin's water, temperature scans in the upper atmosphere, temperature scans in the upper atmosphere again, atmospheric pressure scan from Kerbin's upper atmosphere, atmospheric pressure scan while at Kerbin, and recovery vessel. So you lost a bit of pieces here and there, but that's fine. I'm Brazilian, so I could talk to Liu's from earlier. Hey, so you talk Brazilian would be Portuguese or Spanish? +1 sub, woo! I hope you can make it eventually. Thank you very much for that, Fredbear. -1 sub, says Exceeds. Okie dokie, Exceeds. So, we now have to choose what we want. We can take Basic Science, which gives us the Stay Putnik, the Rechargeable Battery Pack, the Science Junior, the Experiment Storage. Hey, Savory Kurt! Welcome to the SSD. Please carve out a small partition of the memory for yourself at some point in the future. High gain antenna. After discovering old snack boxes were also effective at storing mystery goo and data tapes, Kerbal scientists created an experiment storage unit to help Corbonauts bring their valuable science back to Kerbin. Awesome! I'm glad. I usually stream about this time of day, Omnitar. So we can get better winglets and we can get a reaction wheel, which is basically an increase in our SAS. We could get all the things we need for a space plane, which wouldn't be a bad idea. We can get a crew cabin, so we could have more crew. We could get a structural fuselage, some struts and stability launchers, and a Rockomax brand adapter. Or we could go with a new set of engines. Guess you can't guess what I'm making for breakfast. A full English. Brazilians speak Portuguese. So you know, Denise, Everyday John, Dooster, and several of our watchers are Hello Brocknoob22 YouTuber, welcome to the stream and welcome to the CPU. Please process as much data as you can while you're there. So what I'm probably going to go for is I'm probably going to go for the space plane because it allows us to complete quite a few. The subscriber song is called the Portal Song, also called Aperture Science, and it's the end game song of the game Portal. So we're going to go with this, which is aviation, and we're going to make ourselves a plane because although this is Kerbal Space Program, planes are insanely useful. So over here in the we test the heat shield, but we've got all these focused observational surveys. Now if we go over to mission control, no, we right click mission control, we can upgrade mission control for 75,000. That's a lot of cost, but it might be worth it. So we're going to upgrade mission control. This allows us to have 7 missions active in one go. So conduct an observational survey of Kerbin. Take a crew flight. Report in flight 18,500 meters near Duton's Courage. 18.9, 18.2, 1780, 1640. So we are going to take. Let's have a look. Conduct a focused observational survey. So where are all these zones that we need to do these tests of? We go to our tracking station. So let's zoom in on us. So these are all the zones we need to take observations of. Kerbin's Peril, Dalton's Courage, Degar's Dawn, and Zone 3765. And we need to be 16,000 to 18,000 meters above the surface of the Earth on each one of these things. Exclamation point commands! You're supposed to sing the song as well. I sometimes sing the song, Casper. I do not always sing the song. But yes, we have all these areas that we need to go. A tip is use loads of thrusters and lots of fuel. Loads of thrusters and lots of fuel does not always for making a successful Kerbin Space Program launch. Sometimes it makes for a successful Kerbin Space Program explosion. So these things need to be tested 33,000 feet. Okay, so let's grab this as well. I shrank my helmet down, Exceeds. And Spirey days. Let's grab the conduct the observational focused surveys. Let's see if we can get any of these things done, because we have 7 mission slots now, which allows us a pretty wide berth. So what have we got mission wise? We need to take crew reports, we need to test the heat shield, and we also, I believe, picked up the contract for testing the... Wait a second. I'm sure we picked up the contract for testing the... Yeah, test the archery hammers. 33 to 36,000 feet. Hey Dees, welcome back. Hey Superwolf, welcome back. So, let's strip this down to nothing, because this is going to be a high flight trying to get up high enough to test everything. So we're going to need lots and lots of space. So in this game you do indeed build rockets. We build rockets, lots and lots of very, very pretty rockets. So we want some fuel to start with. We've got some liquid fuel fuselages. This is 400 fuel as opposed to... No, that's for the jet engine. We want the actual fuel tanks for the rocket engine. So what we need to do is we need to get the hammer up to 33,000 feet. Oh, pancakes. Gorgeous. Don't know who the Gaming Beaver and the Gaming Lemon are, Kim, I'm afraid. We want to test, is it the hammers we need to test? Test the hammers. Okay, so we need to test the hammers. So let's throw on 3 radial decouplers here. And let's throw on 3 hammers. There we go. And we need to get them up to 33,000 feet. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw on a set of these decouplers. And we are going to throw on, let's have a look. Still got plenty of parts. We are going to throw on a set of thumper rockets. I can get them to... Come on. Ah, it's because we are too low down. Lift this all the way up. Pop these under... There. Hey Anonymous, welcome to the stream. Press Alt F12 and then go to cheats. Yay. Plot Noob, we don't cheat on this channel. We just play the games. Like, I'm not interested in lots and lots of cheats. As a developer, this will not work. Probably not, but I'm still going to do it anyway because I want to. Overstate my satisfaction. Hey Anonymous, welcome to the CPU. Please process as much data as possible while you are here. And now, we have to choose a name for this one. I think, because Exceeds is deciding this isn't going to work, we're going to call this the expectations. Exceeding all exceeds. Oops. Exceeds expectations. Like a boss! So, this is the exceeds expectations. We have rocket, whoosh, launch. We then actually want this rocket to go off. This rocket to go off. We then want these to go off. We then want to decouple this, and we want to decouple this. Doing what Fredbear did. I don't think that will end good. Do you have a Vive VR helmet? If so, you should try Rick and Morty Virtual Reality. I do not have a Vive helmet. I simply can't afford a Vive helmet, I'm afraid. So, This looks safe. Not. So, okay, we need to get up to 46,000 feet. We need to get to 33,000 feet before we test our hammers. Get rid of the E in expectations. Never! Never! Fire! So we're reasonably stable. Reasonably stable. Reasonably stable. Not super stable. No, not super stable. Not super stable. Super stable. Definitely not super stable. Come on, 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 come on. Sufficient inefficiency. It's gonna work, Exceeds! It's gonna work! You can't stop it working, Exceeds! Oh shit! It might not work! It might not work, Exceeds! Exceeds, it's probably not going to work. Wait, wait. Wait, wait. It's going to work! Screw you, Exceeds! We just need to get to 33,000 feet and be below 310 meters per second. Hey, Andy Elkins, welcome to the stream. We are currently testing the Exceeds expectations because Exceed says it won't work. Haha! Screw you, Exceeds, it works! Screw you! Screw you, Exceeds, it's working! Let's throttle up a little bit. Let's see if we can get up to 33,000 feet and test the hammers. Try SpaceX Falcon 9 first stage landing. No idea what you mean there, Andy. By the way, Andy, this is like my fifth hour in the game. Oh, that sucks, Fenno. About a week ago, Fenno, I went to the dentist and got double fillings without anaesthetic. So I know your pain. I know your pain. So basically, we're going to keep going up. We need to basically let our speed drop down. We'll let ourselves go up with our speed going down, and we can test our hammer fuel boosters. If we have a look at the map, you can see that our API axis is currently what? I need to see you. Our API axis is currently 31,000 feet. So we're going to have to pop our rockets. The problem is we are now going too fast, so we are not going to succeed in getting the... We needed a tiny bit more fuel. I'm not killing Jebediah. Ship looks like a Y-wing. Kinda does look like a Y-wing, yes. And we didn't even manage to get up to a high enough speed to test the heat shield. Damn! I have a hole in my tooth down to the root from where the dentist screwed up the root canal. Ouch! However, we are all the way up into space now, so we can take a crew report and at least get 5 science from this. Oh yeah, it works! The ship works! Let's just reorientate ourselves so that we are facing towards our periapsis. Nope. Face towards that direction. So that as we come back down into the planet, we're going to be hitting it with the heat shield. Our piddly ass little tiny heat shield. Hashtag fail! It wasn't a fail! Sort of. It was a sort of not a fail. Ooh. Root canal's never fun. Oop. Heat shield works perfectly well. We are going to pop our parachute. We need 6 more people! 6 more people! What happened to the peanut that went walking late at night? It got assaulted. Wow, Kim, that was terrible. Kim, you tell terrible jokes. Yes, if anyone would like to share the stream, feel free to share the stream, guys. I love getting some more people in here. I love having more people to talk to while we play. What will you do if you get to 400 subs? 400 subs is just my current sub goal, Anonymous. At 500 subs, I'm going to be having a giveaway. I have a copy of Shopkeep to be giving away. So I'm going to be giving away Shopkeep at 500 subs. And I'll be doing that through a video, not a live stream. Hey, Grace Genie, thank you very much for hosting the stream with a full number of 1 viewers. Thank you very much, dude. It always is much appreciated when people host the stream. Droid will sit on a pickle. No, Droid will not sit on a pickle. Screw you. So let's go over to our spaceplane hangar. We have quite a few bits and pieces. Let's see if we can't build ourselves a spaceplane. So, fuel. Nope, that's not fuel, that's fuel. Liquid fuel fuselages. Bloop. Bloop. So we've got some fuselages with some liquid fuel in them. We then need a turbojet engine. That is a tiny turbojet engine. 1 second. Structural. No. Where is our size converter? Because that is a teeny tiny engine. Such a teeny tiny engine that I think I might have lost it. Basic jet engine. Small turbojet engine. Propellants, intake air and fuel. Let's have some aerodynamics. Let's have some swept wings. Let's do side by side. That's not how you're supposed to be. Okay. Not sure if that's supposed to be like that. Pretty sure it's not. Pretty sure that's not meant to go like that. Aha! And a tail fin. Let's have a double split tail fin. Let's get some ailerons to help us rise and fall. By the way, guys, I have never once built a... Hey, Portal Master 123, thank you very much for hosting the stream. Thank you very much. I literally have no idea what I'm doing with this, guys, by the way. I'm literally just making this up as I go along. So, we need air intakes, apparently. Tail connector. Ooh, tail connector. Nice. Okay. So the question is, where do we put our air intakes? Ooh, steerable landing gear. We definitely need steerable landing gear. Boop. And a couple of non-steerable landing gears. Side by side mimicry. That's not quite right. There we go. That's what we want. So the question is, how do we get engines on this thing? Droid is advancing. Droid is not advancing. Ah! We put the engines under... No? Why weren't the engines attached to anything? Name the ship unnamed. So, how do I attach jet engines to the ship? How do I attach jet engines to the ship? Pull the outside air to run turbine engines. I'm confused as to how I actually get... Because it kind of like wants me to stick them on there, which doesn't to me make much sense. I have a feeling this isn't going to work. I have a distinct feeling this isn't going to work. So, yeah, this ain't gonna work, but let's do it anyway. Oh my god, it actually works! Oh my god, it works! I don't know how it works, and I don't know how to fly, but... Come on! Pull up! Pull up, damn you! No! Pull up! Come on! No, space plane! Don't! We can do this! No! Jebediah is dead. Okay. So the wings need work. The wings need work. Rip Jeb. Jeb's fine. Jeb's fine. Droid, give a name. Okay. Fredbear and Friends Airlines. For all your cheese, pizza, flight needs. There you go. Jeb's fine. Jebediah's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Why won't it attach to the back now? Is it because this is too far? Oh! No! Stop it! No! Hey! There we go. No! There we go. Turn the camera. Do you like pickles? Pickles are alright. Is it because it is too long? Nope, it just seems that this bit just doesn't want to work at the moment. Seems like nothing wants to work at the moment. Why doesn't anything want to attach to the back? I'm confused. Why do you not want to attach to the back? You want to attach to the back. There we go. That's weird. He was fine. He got a nice, happy, fiery funeral. It's fine. It's fine, guys. Don't worry. No one died that was important, just Jeb. So, have we improved the design by adding these additional wings here? I hope so, because we're going to try it again. Fredbear and friends, go! Oh, that's to my bad. My mum loves pickles. Wait, what? What happened? Revert flight, revert to space hangar. I'm confused. Oh wait, are these too low down now? Sorry, too high. Do they need to be like down there? Oh, because it only has one. I am not murderous. Look, he's fine. Jeb's fine, see, Jeb's fine. Add a thruster. It's got engines. No! No! Space planes are hard. Get rid of the tailpiece. Died for the 5th time. Jeb has never died. It's all false. How do you feel killing someone? Pretty good, actually. I feel pretty good about killing people, to be fair. Pretty sure that's not how planes work. I'm pretty sure planes don't have thrusters on the bottom. To be fair. Pretty sure planes don't have thrusters on the bottom. It needs to be able to steer in a straight bloody line. You murderer. Okay, so I'm obviously not designed for space planes. Space planes, not really my thing. So I had a request to build a fidget spinner. So we're going to build a fidget spinner. So we are going to go with... I was asked to build a fidget spinner in Kerbal Space Program, which I think I can actually do reasonably easily. So, say hello to Fidget Spinner. The flying Fidget Spinner! See, these things, it's gyroscopic force, guys. It's gyroscopic force. Gyroscopic force gives you... Gyroscopic force gives you stability, so it's all about gyroscopics, it's all about being stable. Yep. Made in America. To be honest, we don't actually need these, because these can be attached. directly onto here. So we need a safety device for our guy. And then I'm just going to do this because this amuses me. So we want parachute last. These here and these here. Need to make a superhero for my homework. David, it's a flying fidget spinner. We're going to save this one. Oop. And we're going to launch it. I didn't murder Jeb, Taika. Okay, so max throttle. Jeb, enjoy. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Wait, what? This needs to be up here. This, then these. Okay. So, let's get up to about 1,000 feet if we can. This needs to be sent to NASA. Fidget spinner in space! It actually worked! Jesus Christ! It actually worked! Okay, so, okay, that worked better than I expected. Oh, that worked a lot better than I expected. I think Jebediah's probably got brain damage now. Wait. Revert to vehicle assembly. We can do this better. We can do this better. We can do hammers. We can do hammers. We can do hammers with nose cones. And with winglets for stability. Right? I tell you what we need more struts. We need more of this. Greater distance. We also need more upwards thrust. So you know what we're going to do? We are going to add ourselves some upwards thrust. We are going to add ourselves 3 of these to get us off the ground. So, 3 of these launches first. After those 3 launch, actually no, we want the 3 of those and the central engine to launch first. So 3 of those and the central engine launch first. We then want the 3 outer engines and the 3 outer parachutes to launch. We then want the decoupler, we then want that. So, the Fidget Spinner Mark II. Save and continue. This building has too many parts. No, we have one too many parts. Jebediah, I am sorry, but for the sake of the mission, we're going to have to take away your parachute. We salute you, Jebediah, for making the ultimate sacrifice for our amusing flight of weirdness. Okay, so max throttle. Let's do this. Launch! SAS on for stability. And fire! It's the Catherine Wheel of Doom, bitches! Just look at that smoke cloud go. There's still solid fuel. I believe we may have lost one of our solid fuel engines though, because I can only see two. Oh no, there's 3 lots of flame. We're still going. Fidget spinner, go! Bye, guys! You're gonna come down and land on top of me, aren't you? I can almost guarantee that. No! He has no parachute! No! Oh, Jebediah, why we do this to you? Why we do this to you? I've lost shit tons of viewers by being stupid like that. Oh, I lost myself tons of viewers. Not especially, Kim, considering how, like, you know, suicidally dangerous it is. But thank you for the idea nonetheless. So what we're going to do is we're going to put together a actual effective ship again. We need a parachute. And we're going to see if we can't... Denise Luca. Boom! This is going to be Brando Express. And we are going to head out and we're going to see if we can't get a couple of these missions done with the finding and doing surveys. So, if we have a look at the map, pretty much all of our surveys are pretty close. We have 2 surveys which are to the south. So that's 2 surveys over there, 6.2 kilometers away. And these surveys have to be done at about, or at above 18,000 meters. So let us throttle up. Let us revert back to that. Let us actually, you know, fix this for a second. That works. Let's throttle up. Let's tilt in this direction so that we are headed towards these guys. What's the highest I've ever reached? On this game? I don't know. I don't know what the highest I've ever reached is. 16,000. I was near those zones. So it's much more kind of like straight up to get to these ones. Jeb is a zombie. Jeb is invincible. Actually, in this game, the starting guys are pretty much invisible. Invisible? Invincible. The starting Kerbals are pretty much invincible. Impossible! Says this. Impossible! So we're going to sail in on a reasonably sort of dark night, actually. But yes, that fidget spinner was quite a interesting design there. Ooh, G-force. That's okay. Yep, that's fine. And we are on our way down through the atmosphere with Jeb in tow. Do the impossible! I did not pop my parachute fast enough. I think back when in the alpha, when the physics wasn't quite as stable, vert to launch. I'm really I really would like to get these 2 points over here. So turn this down a bit. Let's redo these again because it's not remembering it, but that's fine. More force. Above 1600. No. Oh dear. I'm not doing very well at this. Revert to launch. I'm not doing very well at this. No, we want the decoupler, we want the engines, we want a little bit more force, and we want to tilt ourselves this way and then activate SAS. Above 16,000 meters near these zones. Nowhere near above 16,000 meters. Helmet? What about helmet, sharp shot? Helmet looks fine to me. However, we are going on what appears to be just an explorer of the planet. Then death. Come on, parachute. You can do it. I believe in you, parachute. You can save Jeb. Did I? I didn't touch my thing. Hey, Cyrus. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are playing a little bit of Kerbal paste program. Scable, Scooble, Scrabble, Scribble, Scrabble. I'm confused. Hey, Nightmare of Hyperdeath. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I only just noticed your comment. A few minutes behind. Yeah, I can see you, Nightmare. I just noticed your comment. Sometimes when the comments go past very fast, it's hard to see people. Could have made a fortune if I'd known about the plane named after me. No, you couldn't have made a fortune. That plane failed. Special means what? You mean strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck from Fallout. Yes, this is the non-glowing version of Fanta. Although, Taika, actually it's not. This is a cheap store-owned brand of non-glowing version of Fanta. And you can see that this one does not go see-through on my camera for some reason. I'm not sure why. The sun is a deadly laser. Technically, the sun is a deadly explosion. Because although the sun gives off radiation, it's an explosion. Coca-Cola Quantum. There's no such thing as Coca-Cola Quantum. It's Nuka-Cola Quantum. My ship does not look like a penis, and good morning. Yes, your ship does look like a penis, Toad. Your ship looks like a giant silver penis. That's okay, Toad. My ships look like penises in this game as well. What missions do we have at the moment? We have, yes, the hammers at 30,000 meters. Let's stick on some radial decouplers in trifold position. And we'll use some of the thumpers to... Actually, no, we need to test the hammers at 30,000 feet. So we need the hammers first. We then need the decouplers, and we then need the trifold. So we have those explode, they decouple, they explode, they decouple, the engine goes. We should be able to get to 33,000 feet like this. Deadly death! It's the worst kind of death. How many pieces do we have? We have plenty of pieces to do a little bit more aerodynamics. Like so. And we can also even throw on a couple of... we can throw on a single pressure mod. And we can throw on a single goo podule. And we can throw on a single thermometer. So we have a little science setup done. 5 more subs, you grow quick. I'm growing reasonably fast. I like the fact that I'm growing reasonably fast. The sun is a deadly ball of death. So we're going to call this Toad's Skill No Gyroscopes. So for everyone who wants to, or everyone who's interested, ToadNet is another YouTube channel. Very good guy. He's the guy we do the D20 with, and he does a lot of space engineers, and he always forgets to build gyroscopes. So, off we go! Turn on stability control, because we have gyroscopes, Toad. We have gyroscopes on this one, see? Gyroscopes. Yeah, I probably do look a lot more awake than last stream. I had streamed for 7 hours last time, Cyrus, so... No! 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 Stay upright! Stay upright! I believe in you, spaceship! I believe in you! Don't do this to me! Don't do this to me! No! 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 Make Reinhardt's hammer. I don't know how to make Reinhardt's hammer in this game, dude. So we are still aiming to get to 33,000 meters. He's just off to check to make sure he does actually have gyroscopes installed. We'll just tweak the throttle down slightly. Droid, make Reinhardt's hammer. I don't know how to make Reinhardt's hammer in this game. So we want to be between 33 and 36,000 feet and travelling at 200 meters per second. I thought 33,000 subscribers. Haha, close enough. Hey, I would love to be at 33,000 subscribers, dude. If I could get to 33,000 subscribers, I would be ecstatic. However, I have a feeling that's not going to happen. I have a distinct feeling that 33,000 subscribers might be a tad beyond my capabilities. So let's see if we drop down to 33,000 meters and we can fire the rockets. Hopefully we will be traveling roughly the right sort of speed when we get there. Let's speed up a little bit. So we're going to go up to our periapsis, which is going to be about 60 to 70,000 meters in the air. And then we're going to go down. So 60,000 meter periapsis, that's not terrible. So this thing does get us up to 60,000 meters. We are traveling way, way, way too fast. But if we drop just below 30,000 meters and then fire the rockets off, we should be okay. Nope, we most certainly were not okay. And that's a demonstration of how the physics wigs out when you're traveling at high speeds in this game. So the physics has completely wigged out. I should have gone down to speed 1 before I did that. So, yeah. We've had a slight physics problem. There we go. Separated from everything else, our physics problem has sorted itself out. So we'll log the pressure. We will observe the mystery goo. And we will take a temperature reading. So yeah, that got me an extra like 40,000 meters that it probably shouldn't have gotten me. Oh no, I am not good at this, Fred. I am absolutely terrible at this, and I fully acknowledge that. I am not intentionally trying to be I'm not trying to do this amazingly. I've got 4 hours in this particular version of this game, and most of that was setting up, well, I've got 4 hours plus this stream in most versions of this game, and most of that 4 hours was setting up the thing. Lack of gyros confirmed. We'll fix that in next stream. Did you actually forget gyros, Toad? Oh, Toady, 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 Toady. What am I going to do with you? So we have re-entry occurring. We haven't had any atmospheric pressure issues, so we should be fine if we pop our parachute around 5,000 meters to just start the process. I accidentally remember saying KFC instead of KSP. Oh, Kim, what are you like? But yes, if anyone would like to share the stream, please feel free to do so. It does help out small streamers a lot when you share streams. Likes are also more than welcome. Hey, Gary Ice Gaming, welcome to the stream. We are just playing a little bit of Kerbal Space Program. We had a little bit of a physics wig out just now. Little bit of a physics wig out. But thank you very much for popping in, Gary Ice. But that is a good example of how, yeah, the physics, if you're on multiple speed multiplication, yeah, the physics are being affected rather than just the time of the simulation. Where are my gyros? I don't know. Where are your gyros? Hey, Rockover Tryhard. Welcome, 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 welcome back to the stream, man. Nice to see you back again. Floating head camera. Floating head camera. Badoosh! So there we go. We've got at least a little bit of science from that one, even if we didn't complete our objective. This ship, I am pretty sure, can complete the objective, though. So we managed to get 31 science from that, which is wonderful. No experience for Jebediah, which is not great, but managed to get 30-something science from that. We could go with general construction, which would give us structural fuselages, structure struts, launch stability enhancers, adapters. We could go with rocketry, which would give us some new engines. We could go with flight control, which would give us an inline reaction wheel. Torque necessary to control a spaceship without wasting any propellant. Or we could go with basic science. I think I'm probably going to go with the flight control, because that leads us up to advanced flight control, which gets us things like monopropellant tanks and monopropellant thrusters, which are far, far cooler. So we're still on the same 7 missions. We've still got to test the heat shield and the rocket thruster, but we can get high enough up. So I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put a heat shield on the nose cone here. I can go to my thermals, shield that I'm going to flip over and pop on the nose cone. So this is one way you can test the heat shield. And then we are going to take these off, and we're going to put some parachutes on the top here with trifold, and then we are going to put some parachutes on our pod. Tilty. We're going to put trifold parachutes, and then actually no, we're going to have the much larger trifold parachutes. We are going to have the actual ones that do stop vessel. Parachutes on engine stage. Okay, so we can't have the parachutes attached to the engine stage. Fine. We'll go with bifold because this needs to be visible. Yep, that's fine. So everything looks good so far. We can put the nose cones back on here. Going to leave the stream a bit early. Bye, Droid. Have a great day. Thanks very much, Grace Genie. Thank you for popping back in on the stream. Hey, Fire Dragon 33, welcome to the stream. As Fire Dragon 33 has just jumped in, we are going to go with the Fire Dragon. So what are we trying to do right now? Today we are trying to get our heat shield tested, and we are trying to get our solid fuel boosters tested as well. So what we're going to do is we are going to reduce the thrust to about 50% and to about 50%. Whoosh, detach, swoosh, swoosh, detach, and then swoosh. Make sure these things are altitude 2000 and altitude 2000. Excellent. Let's launch. Wow, okay. Slowly. We are accelerating. We are accelerating in a weirdly kind of horizontal direction. We are travelling faster horizontally than we are vertically. This may be a problem. I may have reduced the thrust a little bit too much. An unidentified flying object. The problem is any object I make would be identified because it would be an object made by myself. No! 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 Get back some control! Get back some control! Too fast. I think I might have been going a tad too slow, Rock. 1 second. Let's revert flight to the assembly bay. Let's up the thrust a little bit. Let's go up to 75% thrust on our solid fuel boosters. Hey, Sephirin, welcome to the stream. Hello, Everyday John. Welcome to the stream. And that one doesn't block your cabin door too. Yes, that is correct. It does not block my cabin door. 75% thrust. Lovely. Greetings, 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 everyone. Welcome to the stream. Off we go in the Fire Dragon. So we are actually travelling upwards, and we are actually accelerating upwards this time. SAS on quickly before we start to lose control. So we want to get to 33,000 feet and be between 210 and 310 meters per second. How many times have I died? I haven't died at all. It's not a UFO, it's too ugly, it's definitely made by Droid. Thanks, Toad! Yeah, this is a reference to the fact that I make ugly, ugly ships in Space Engineers. Stop, stop it, stop it. Stop, 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 stop tilting, stop tilting. I want you to go vertically, not horizontally. Come on, I believe in you. We're rotating slowly, so we're back off to the fidget spinners. We're back off to the realm of fidget spinning again. No, 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 no. Come on. There we go. 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 No. No, don't go horizontally. Go back towards the vertical. Back towards vertical. No, back. I might as well just go right round in a circle now. Come on, back towards vertical. Good, 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 good. No, go up. Up, 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 up. Screw it! Why is this so much harder to control than last time? Disaster imminent. No, disaster is not imminent. Don't say a word! Disaster was not imminent. Droid, would you like any advice on stability issues? Stability issues would be a useful thing to get advice on, and I saw something there going on. What's going on here? Hey Droid, why does everybody on that? Right. Kim Astos, an asshole mod. Okie dokie. Way too far on the front. Thank you, Gary Ice. I did not know that the winglets needed to be far to the back of the ship. Random explosions, just like in SE. Yes, random explosions, just like in SE. Space boobs. Space boobs. Either that or space goggly eyes. I'm not quite sure which. When will I do the next Subnautica stream? I'm probably going to do the next Subnautica stream either Saturday or Sunday, Fred. Boom burger with a side of Capari fries. Collar should be behind the comm station at all times. Brando, I'll discuss it with you after the stream, but yeah, I'll discuss that with you after the stream. Centre of lift versus centre of mass. Right, okie dokie, Gary. Centre of lift needs to be behind the centre of mass at all times. Hey, thank you very much, John. Thank you, dude. You play Subnautica 2. Love KSP and Subnautica. Okay, you got a new sub. Awesome, Sephirin. Thank you very much for the sub. I play Subnautica. I tend to just kind of bum around. I am not one of these people who has like a speedrun pattern where I go like, these are the coordinates of everything, and I'm going to go and speedrun the coordinates and do everything really, really quickly. I just bum my way around in Subnautica without really bothering to pay attention to what's going on. I also like to tease people about, you know, I get nagged to go and watch the ships exploding, and I like to leave it until the very, very last second because people freak the f*** out when you leave it to the last second. Hey, Dees! Off to work, catch you later, Droid. Okie dokie, Toad, catch you later, man. It would be nice to see you later on. Osiris, Toad, Osiris. See you, Kim. Have a good one. Have a good one, Kim. Soon going to school, 2 PM Brazil time, 11 years old. Why do you go to school at 2 PM Brazilian time? Does your school open at 2 PM? Ever played Alien Isolation? I have never played Alien Isolation, and I am not very good as a YouTuber for horror games. I'm not a very good YouTuber for horror games because I tend to be very kind of static and boring with it. Yes, Dees, this is Everyday John I told you about. Our Portuguese moderator. Landings with parachutes are so slow. Yes, but landings with parachutes tend to lead to less explosions. And sploosh down. So let's have a look at what Gary Ice was saying. We need to have our center of... behind our center of mass. So we need kind of like this, because we're going to dump these off in the atmosphere anyway. Let's put on a bit more fuel. If you like the fireworks from not having parachute. That does make career mode a little bit harder to succeed in, though, if you focus on the parachute on the parachuteless fireworks. So, swoosh, drop, and then engine, of course. Swoosh, drop, swoosh, swoosh, drop, drop, swoosh. Yep, that seems right to me. Too many parts. Fair enough. We can get rid of our science for now because we're trying to get this Rockomax contract completed. After this Rockomax thing, what the fuck, John? Why did you jump? Yeah, it's a joke. Also struts, auto struts. It was a prank. I want to hear the shade. There are multiple mods in the chat. Exceeds. If someone timed you out, then someone timed you out. Please let it go. Also struts. Gary Ice. I can. Extreme. Hey, Blockhead YouTube 22, welcome back. The Manha group, and the Tarde group. Same time. You're on Tarde. You only do 3 hours of school? That's a little bit crazy, but okay. Swooshing. Got timed out by a mod, help please. Well, if you got timed out by a mod, you got timed out by a mod. I'm not very far along, Gary Ice. I'm just sort of like setting up my career at the moment. As a school, Christ. We want to be 33,000 feet. Travelling at 2,210 meters per second. A little wobbling is always good. I'm glad a little wobbling is always good because we have a little bit of wobbling. Looks like we're going to be able to get to 33,000 feet at a roughly the right speed. "33,000 feet at 210 meters per second would be ideal. And it looks, with the amount of liquid fuel we've got and the amount of speed we've got going on at the moment, we should be able to hit it just right. I just hope that my engines don't blow up my engine, if you get what I mean. So 31,000 feet. Oh, we need to slow down. 33,000 feet. Test the engines. There we go. So we've completed another objective. I'm going to turn off my liquid fuel booster because I don't need my liquid fuel right now. And we are going to see if we can get up to what, 1,990 meters per second between 46,000. We're not going to be able to travel fast enough, I don't think. Let's add our other engine in, see if we can get up. We're not going to be able to get up to that speed in the amount of time we have, I don't think. Cue random explosion. There was no random explosion. The explosion was entirely planned. Oh, this is well into space now. This is well into space now. You are leaving Downton's Courage. Oh, damn, I was over Downton's Courage. So, if we have a look at the map, I wish we had a new streaming box here at work, then I could have Droid playing all day. That would be really cool, Toad. I don't play all day, but we have really cool. If you want more realism, get the chatter mod. Space! And you look down at Earth. This isn't Earth, this is Kerbin. This isn't Earth, dude, we are at Kerbin. He's going to die. We need a 24/7 live stream. Let's have a look at the map. Well, our Apiapsis is certainly high up. We will give our Apiapsis that. I could probably have gotten orbit with this ship, actually. To be perfectly fair, I could probably have gotten orbit with this. So let's speed up and let's get a little bit higher up. Oop. Let's see if we can get an interesting crew report. 7.7 science. We do have a thermometer on here, which I believe is here. So we can look at the temperature. That gets us another 12 science for looking at the temperature in space. Discard these because we don't need them. Discard that because we don't need them. It looks like Earth. True, but it's not Earth. And now we have a heat shield attached to the nose of the ship, which is probably not going to work the way I want it to. But we're going to come in nose first because we have a heat shield there. Nose dive for 400 subs. That was the intention because I do have a heat shield attached to the nose of the ship. So I was going to nose dive. Watch out for the Kraken! Hey Scaldera, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, man. We are just playing a little bit of Kerbal Space Program. There is my heat shield nosed ship that is travelling vertically down at 1,285 meters per second. It is currently like 500 meters. Oh, 600 meters. It's travelling too fast. Oh shit. No. Things exploded. I don't think they were meant to explode. No! Don't explode! No! I did not have enough heat shield protection. You have to admit, I got into space. I could have done orbit. My Apiapsis was at like 500,000 meters. I could have easily gotten into orbit with that ship. Hey, Daika, welcome back. It's Earth after World War III. So let's revert to the launch. Let's quickly go to the Space Center. The missions over here, these ones, are not doing particularly well. These conduct a focus survey. This one, I get a penalty for cancelling it, but I'm going to cancel it. I'm going to go orbit Kerbin. Because I think with this vessel, we can orbit Kerbin. Because we got one hell of a Apiapsis there. Apiapsis there. So I think we can activate this thing to get into orbit over Kerbin. So we're going to aim for about 7,000 meters, and then we're going to start doing a gravity turn to the right. So if we have a look here, we can tilt this so we have a vertical view down on it. Our Apiapsis is currently 18,000, 19,000, 20,000. Our Apiapsis is growing rapidly. Those explode because they do. That's just what happens. They explode. And we're going to thrust up. And we are going to slowly ascend. We're going to have a check on where our Apiapsis is. Our Apiapsis is at 32,000, 33,000. We want to get our happy access up to about 70,000. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue to tilt this way. Tilt, and we're going to hit for about 90 degrees on the globe. We're going to turn off our engine, and then we are going to use our thrusters. I heal, I don't make miracles. Ouch! Everyday John being savage. 3 people sub. Probably. There's probably plenty of people who could sub. Oh, I reverted, so I didn't get the contract done. Ah, I see. That's a problem. I didn't get the contract done because I reverted. Do we have enough fuel to make an orbit of Kerbin? We will see. We will see if we have enough fuel to make an orbit of Kerbin. We are going to tweak ourselves down right onto the horizon. We're going to wait until we get much closer to Apiapsis, and then we are going to see if this quarter of fuel is enough for us to cycle all the way around and get a come on, orbit. Come on, orbit. There's our periapsis. We need to get it up to over 30,000. Oh, look at that. And we even have a little bit of fuel left. Hey, Scroll Mod. Welcome to the stream, Jay. Welcome, stream. So, we have a periapsis, we have an apiapsis that's over 1 million meters away from the planet, but we now have what should be a stable orbit. So this should complete achieve orbit around Kerbin. So let's go back to our flight center down on Kerbin. Unless we want to try and land this. Do we want to try and land this? That is the question. Do we want to try and land this? If we want to try and land this, probably what we want... Ooh, no, I don't want to do that. There we go. Probably what we want to do is we probably want to point ourselves directly towards the planet. An AP retro burn should put you below 70,000 milliliters. What is an AP retro burn? Is that where I point at the apiapsis right now and push myself back towards the apiapsis? Or what if I just point dead at the planet and just try and basically curve this in? Is an AP retro burn pointing at the AP? Okay, let's try it your way. Let's point at the AP. So we want to go up this way. There is our... Nope, that's our periapsis. We want to point at the apiapsis. So there's our apiapsis. Let's... No, that's wrong, that's wrong. I don't have enough fuel! I definitely don't have enough fuel now. So I'm just going to be in orbit up here for a bit. That's fine. I'm just going to be in orbit up there for a bit, and we might have to, you know, do a rescue mission with Valerie. Jebediah is now stranded orbiting in space, but it's fine. Jebediah's fine. Or haul a Rockomax brand decoupler into an escape trajectory out of Kerbin. Haul LY-10 landing gear into flight above Kerbin. Let's take that into an escape axis. I did indeed misunderstand. I am not very good at this game. How do you don't have fuel? Because I burnt it all, John. The fuel goes up in flames. That's how fuel works. Final resting place of Jeb. He will be recovered. Jeb will be saved. Hashtag save Jeb. We will save Jeb. But first we need to haul a Rocker Brand Max Rocker Brand Max decoupler into an escape orbit around, into an escape vector around Kerbin. So we need to haul solid hammer fuel boosters again, and we need to test the heat shield, and we need to have a Rockomax brand decoupler. I believe these are Rockomax brand decouplers. Or is that a T18 stack decoupler? That's a T18 stack decoupler. Spaceship! I can EVA, I just can't, because I've EVA'd on ground, because that's one of the things. Good tip to remember, burn while you're at AP to raise and lower PE, burn while you're at PE to raise and lower AP. Okie dokie. Jeb will never die. Jeb's where he belongs, among the stars. Yes, this was Jeb's dream. Jeb's dream. You are not new, Jad. Jad, you are not new. You have been in 3 streams. You are not new if you have been in 3 streams. Silly Jad. Stop trying to tell me you're new. Okay, so we can do the hammer things with this ship. We know we can do the hammer thing with this ship. So. Swoosh. Wait. I was told something. Take these, put these on. And then put these on like that. So, swoosh, drop. Swoosh, swoosh, drop, drop, swoosh. We forgot to tell the recovery crew that you aren't coming back, so they're still searching. Okay, so the hammer test we can do with this one. We're not going to bother with the heat shield there, because the heat shield didn't work there last time, so we are going to put the heat shield on the bottom and pray that the heat shield works this time. I'm guessing this is all just going to fall apart the moment I launch it, but that's fine. Have a Rockomax brand decoupler reach an escape trajectory. Right. I think I can complete 3 quests in one go. I think. So, let's do this. On the SAS, god damn it. I always forget to put the SAS on. So, we are going up. We're going up, we are going up, we are going up. This is good. I'm nude. Space, no one can hear Jeb scream. Nice. Oh, I'm guaranteeing you I will fail miserably. So, we need to get to 33,000 feet at 210 meters per second. So, wait for the fuel to run out. Drop them, launch this, and keep accelerating, keep going up. Thank you. There we go. So we've got to the speed, we haven't got to the altitude yet. We want to slow down a little bit, speed up a little bit. Oh god, we definitely want to speed up a little bit. 1:04 Brazilian time, 1 hour left to school. I won't return till 4 PM after I go to school. Okay, Dees. Have a good day at school. I hope you have a nice, relaxing day and nothing gets too stressful for you. The gentle spiral helps with stability. That's what she's... Oh, Taika. That's what she said. Cheeky, cheeky Taika. That's some good thrust you have there. Again, that's another thing she said. $31,000, 32,000, almost there. We can test these when we hit 33,000. 33,000, test. So we've got 2 tests done. Can we get the escape trajectory? Because we have the Rockman brand decoupler, we have Kerbin. So are we on an escape trajectory yet? I would guess this is an escape trajectory. We'll only go to school at 2 PM, no need to leave yet. Okie dokie dees. Fuel running out fast, it is indeed. So what classifies as an escape trajectory? Do I actually have to escape gravitational orbit? Because if I have to actually escape gravitational orbit, that's one hell of a requirement. And I think a little bit beyond what my vessels are capable of doing. Oh, escape trajectories. So basically it wants me to get into orbit with a Rocco Brand max decoupler. I see. Right. I see. That's going to be a bit more of a problem. But with that being said, do a crew report for me. It doesn't get me any science at this point, but do a crew report for me because it might get you a little bit of knowledge of how to do things. You have to escape the gravitational pull. Right, okay. Can you tell I know not that much about the terminology of spaceflight? So, let's have a look at the map. So, I want to basically point my nose like this way. Are we travelling in this direction? Ah, so I want to point my nose like here, so that when we come into the atmosphere, I am no butt down. Build a giant spaceship. I need more stuff. I need more stuff. To rescue the thing. It's called a Kerbal. I thought I did my gravitational turn to the right. Have you played Orion 3 by Terry Devin King? Not a clue what it is. You basically have to get in orbit before you can escape. You just fly straight up, I think. Fair enough, Sephron. Escape velocity as in escaping the planet's gravity. It's called the Kremlin. It's not called the Kremlin, they are not Russian. Stop launching all those spaceships and you would have more Stuf. No! Launch the spaceships! We desire the Stuf. Extra Stuf. Extra Stuf for everyone. That is something I do know. Gravitational turns are more fuel efficient. Launch all the things! Okay, so we should speed up because this is going to take a little while. So we're coming down into the atmosphere now. Just need to tilt myself up a little bit. So we want to be travelling 1,990 meters per second when we get to... We're already too low. So we weren't travelling fast enough, unfortunately. Damn it. Things exploded, but I think we're fine. That's prograde. Okay, fair enough. I don't recognize the little symbols. I'm already better than... I was playing Kerbal Space Program before I turned into the stream. Well, you are welcome to continue playing Kerbal Space Program while you watch the stream. This one landed! Yes, it did, Gary. This one landed. We have had some minor success with this one. And Valentina should gain a little bit of experience. And for everyone who's interested, I am in the process of setting up a Discord. That will probably be coming out sometime in the next couple of streams. I'll probably have my Discord up and going. Hashtag AdCom. Aluminium! Denise is trying, or Deece is trying to add a command to Nightbot. I'm not quite sure why Deece is trying to add a command to Nightbot. Do you have Hangouts? Once we have a Discord up, I will probably have Hangouts every now and then. There will probably not be a massively regular thing, but I'll probably have Hangouts reasonably regularly. Jeb is fine, he's having an extended vacation. Jeb is doing science. Jeb is doing the science. That is what Jeb is doing. Try going to the moon. I've barely gotten someone into orbit yet. I doubt the moon is somewhere I can actually succeed in going, but we can try. Why not? I need to find a way of getting more science. That's the thing that's kind of limiting me at the moment. Because it doesn't have commands. Yes, I know it doesn't have commands, Deece. I'm aware. Oh, no, I don't have the Hangouts app. I don't have a phone. Like, 1 second. Where's my phone? My phone's around here somewhere. Where did I put my phone? I will show you the phone I use. Well, if I could find my phone, I would show you the phone I use. The phone I use is a, like, ancient piece of broken rubbish with, like, it doesn't have apps. No, I haven't got any satellites yet, hated. You should be watching the stream to know this. Jay said the offensive things, wise nod. Aluminum gives you all the research. No, hitting trees with rocks gives you research, Jay. We've explained this. You have to hit trees with rocks, hit rock with rock, and hit creature with rock. Tree with rock with rock, creature with rock. Tree with rock with rock, creature with rock. If you hit the rock with the rock enough, you learn how to make a home. If you hit the creature with a rock enough, you learn how to make machine guns. And if you hit a tree with a rock enough, you learn how to make rocket ships. This is how it works. Ah, you can collect science from the poles. Oh, clever. You got a little bit of science there. Not enough science to make it worthwhile. So if I launch suborbital going... So if I launch suborbital going north and south... No, I need a decoupler. What are you trying to give up at, Taika? I'm confused. Taika, why are you trying to give up? Taika just used her position as moderator to delete a comment saying aluminium. Nice! That's wonderful. And put on the thermometer and other sciencey things. Yes, thermometer and other sciencey things. This can be hated science. Hated science who? Hated science what? Yes. Add these things, yes. Overstate my satisfaction. Hey Xander01 Gamer, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for your subscription. It helps out a huge amount for the channel if people do subscribe. Pop in any messages, things like that. Does really help out the channel a lot. And pressure. Science! Yes, science! So, I want to launch north and south. So, that is basically either forwards or backwards. Let's do this. Hey, yes, Sander, I noticed you subscribed. Thank you very much. Oop, oop, no, 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 no. Stop it. Go in this direction. This direction. Yes, yes, north, north. That's the direction I want to go. No! God damn you! Why you do this to me? I don't think this was successful. However, I do have some nice little fireworks going off in the distance. You need aluminium fins! Aluminium fins! Wings were too far to the front. Okie dokie. I am learning things. I am learning things about Kerbal Space Program. I know a little bit about Kerbal Space Program. Like, I knew that I needed to gather science, and I gathered all of the sort of beginning science. Tiger is still deleting Jay's comments for the word aluminium. Oh, Taika, why are you deleting Jay's comments? Because he has the word aluminium in his comments. Always put them on the fierier side of the rocket. Because I can. Oh, hashtag regret making Taika mod. I before E, except after C, and when sounding like A, as in neighbour and way, and on weekends and holidays and all throughout May, and you'll always be wrong regardless of what you say. So goeth the rhyme. Whee! I'm sure I've killed thousands of people with half-burnt rockets falling from the sky. Hashtag no regrets! Hashtag war! Don't forget to collect science when you land. Hashtag okay Gary! Hashtag will try to science when I land. Hashtag has received most of the science on the ground. Hashtag might get science being this far away from the base. Hashtag wish I had a little car that I could drive around and gather science from the surface of the planet. Hello, Block Noob, welcome back, or welcome again, or however, whatever, what is it there? Bananas! I really need to look into this game a little bit more. That would take ages. Not if you equip the car with rocket launchers! Not rocket launchers, rocket engines! A car equipped with rocket engines all over the planet really, really quickly. Hashtag so many hashtags. Hashtag speak only in hashtags. Hashtag hashtag channel. But yes, I'm setting up a Discord at the moment, guys. I'm going to have a Discord set up probably over the next 3 or 4 days. Next week, I will not be streaming very often because I'm going to be with my partner. My partner's going to get supported because she has some stuff going on she needs some help with. So I'm going to be down with my partner, so I will be doing reduced streams. Bonk. Wee. Okay, so now Valentina's going to go home. So the Space Center's over in this direction. So let's go to the Space Center. This is how we get back to the Space Center, right? We walk back to the Space Center. It's only 20,000 meters. It's fine. We'll just walk back to the Space Center. We'll just it's not far, I promise. We'll just walk back to the ah, the rage. I pray we get some rage over that because that was funny to me. Okay, so Science and Research Center. Let's have a look what we got. We don't have enough research for any of these things. Any of these things at all. Droidu Discordu! Much Droidu Discordu! All the Droidu Discordu. So what have we got active at the moment? We've got Heat Shield, we've got Haul the Rockman into Escape Orbit. Do I have anything that doesn't require manning? No, I don't. For a thing that doesn't require manning, I need this. I need the Probe de Bodine? Probodobodine? Wow, that's hard to say. Stay Putnik. 2 subs left. Awesome! That would be really cool if we could get some subs going. So, do we have any we could do? Explore Kerbin. Left enough fuel in the tanks to return from orbit. Right, return from to Kerbin from orbit. Ooh! Return to Kerbin from orbit. I have a feeling that one we could actually do. Haul landing gear into flight above Kerbin. Have landing gear. Be above Kerbin, be flying. Probodebone. No, it's got O's in it, not E's. Probodebone. Conduct atmospheric survey. Take pressure readings in flight below 17,000, above 18,000, below 16,000 and above 9,000 meters near these zones. Getting to these zones is really difficult for me. But let's take the whole landing gear into orbit. Or not whole landing gear into orbit, whole landing gear into flight. Because I think we can do the whole landing gear into flight one reasonably easily. So let's get rid of this. Let's put these here. Let's go with trilateral symmetry. Let's go with another set of trilateral symmetries, and let's go with booster jet engines. And then let's go with fins. We have too many pieces, but that's fine because we can get rid of one of our pressure readers, I think. We have 3 too many pieces, that's not good. In. So, I need to. I'm currently looking to take landing gear into flight. So, landing gear. This landing gear. I currently need to get this stuff into flight. So, let's stick it like here. And let's start retracted. What is this kind of game? This kind of game is you can upgrade the vehicle assembly. I don't really have enough money for that, hence why I'm trying to complete objectives. I'm trying to complete some objectives. So this is going to be called... Who is the person just seen? The Enzo 10. So we are going to launch this up and we're going to try and basically just haul these things into flight. You just need to be above Kerbal and you just need to be flying. So that shouldn't be too hard. So let's do this. To my satisfaction. Hey Gaurav Singhal, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the CPU. Please try to process as much data as you can while you're there. Enzo, space exploration. Kind of, it's rocket building, it's kind of a physics simulation. GG, says Gary. I have no money! I need cash. Oh, didn't I recover that vehicle? I'm sure I recovered that vehicle. But it seems to be sitting out there by itself. So, we have tested those and been successful, which is great. I don't think we're going to get high enough into the atmosphere to test this, which is I need to be travelling downwards at 1,990 meters per second at an altitude of 6,000 meters. Crafting up. It is a functional rocket. It works. It's ugly, but it works. I am back, having a shower after having a shower, feeling clean. Well, does a shower... Oh shit, that was a mistake. Oh well, I'm still being pushed upwards by the engine. So I now am being pushed upwards by an engine that I have no control over because I double tapped space. Oh, that was foolish. That was very, very foolish. My apoapsis is currently 200 and something meters. And I have no way of stopping my apoapsis from growing because I am literally stuck on top of this. I have no control over this now. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring. Let me see what spring is like on Kerbal and what's it called? Kerbal and Minimus. Try turning around and the cabin will come off. Nope, I just tried turning around and the cabin didn't come off. Oh, there we go. So my apoapsis is currently at 1 million meters above the surface of the Earth. Oh dear, that might be a minor problem. However, we might accelerate fast enough to actually, you know, with a good tip inside the atmosphere. Release cabin by pressing Alt F4. Bite me! Crew report. Well, it got us 7 science. We do have a heat shield, yes. We have a heat shield. There's our heat shield. Nom, says Jay. Well, we might be able to get the heat shield test complete. Kerbal flying 46,000 meters, 1,900 meters per second. We are currently over 1 million meters above the Earth. Nope, 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 nope. We are now 100,000 meters above the Earth because that went bloody quick. We're actually too fast, so I hope we slow down on impact with the atmosphere. Heat shield might not be enough. Oh, probably not. I'm probably going to die terribly. I'm probably going to die horribly. But we can see. Valentina is at least enjoying herself. I might have Valentina jump out. She might have a higher chance of survival. Oh, we're slowing down. No, we're still speeding up. Nope. I tried to twist the pod round to get the heat shield against the floor and it didn't work. It's those fine little adjustments. I was on 1 speed. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. You sound so smart when you say big numbers. 1 million meters. 1,000 kilometers. Hey, Pepe! You know, I really like watching the explosion of the sunbeam, Pepe, but it's really sad when you realise you're alone on planet 4568b. Beat you to it, Pepe! Beat you to it. Oh dear. $4,666. Sorry, 3,666. Why 3,666, Taika? Surely you want, Pepe got you. Surely you want 6,666. Pardon me. Oh, dearie, dearie me. What am I doing? Where is my brain? My brain has melted. My brain has now melted far too much for me to be playing Kerbal Space Program. My brain has now completely melted out my ears and I can no longer play Kerbal Space Program successfully. What should we do now that my brain has stopped working? My brain doesn't work anymore. Let's have a look. Steam. You know what? Let's play a little bit of Galactic Junk League. That is also a space-based game. We need to launch a Kerb dog, a Kerb chimp into orbit for space. Name a ship the Sunbeam. No, a ship the Sunbeam will die immediately. Taika's been around since my channel was at about 60 people, Pepe, and I gave her the moderation because I kind of trust her to not mess around too much. Settings, sounds. So this is Galactic Junk League. It is just a little sort of ship construction game, kind of silly, but I kind of enjoy it. So we're going to throw on a few rocket launchers, just a few rocket launchers onto the ship, just to get the ship, you know. I don't have enough CP yet. So there we go. We have our ship, and we can just launch in and find a match. Trust her to not mess around. She deletes all the aluminium comments. And then he immediately regretted it. I didn't regret it. I didn't regret it at all. Aluminium is good. Aluminium is great. But Americans say aluminum foil, aluminum cans, right? When will they ever learn? It's not aluminum foil, aluminum cans. It's tin. Tin foil, tin cans. That's how it's pronounced. It's pronounced tin. Yeah, I've not played a massive amount of Kerbal Space Program. In fact, I've probably got about 7 hours in Kerbal Space Program now. Brain.exe has stopped working. Time to play something very, very simple. So Galactic Junk League is a bit like Robocraft. It's a little bit like Crossout. It's just put things together and shoot things. So we are going to quickly change to... Just going to quickly change the space program information. Galactic Junk. So change the information on... We've changed the information on Twitch, we'll change the information on... what is this game? This is Galactic Junk League. Galactic Junk League is an arena battle game where you construct things. So we're coming in behind our allies, we're going to go up. There's our first target. Lock Z is our first target. Target locked in. Oh, we have lost our missile launchers because he out-missiled us, unfortunately. His missile launchers are slightly better defended than mine. So I am going to commit suicide because that's all I can do. On my second channel I have 2,000 subs. Yes I do, Pepe, I have 2,000 subs. That's because that channel's more established. Ooh, hey dude. Yeah, I'm behind you and... Overloaded my weapon systems. No! Come back here, you! There's his core! Destroy the core! Yes! One down. Lox is still alive, but Lox is quite badly damaged. Oh, we've got Tim Mutt coming in behind us. Let's see if we can't reverse course and deal with Tim Mutt. Tim Mutt seems to be quite heavily surrounded. Gurren Lagann has stopped working. How much does this game cost? This game is free, Pepe! This is a free-to-play game. With a progression system designed around it being a free-to-play game. So I've taken out almost all of his weapons. And we're going to go for the weapon systems. And down he goes! The objective is to destroy the enemy's core, that destroys their ship, but if you can wipe out their weapons, they're basically going to have to commit suicide. Lox is coming after us again, but I think I may have taken out most of his rockets this time. There's Lox's core. There's Lox's core. We can see Lox's core. He's trying to grind into my core from underneath. That's fine. I can see his core from above. Got him! So my core is badly exposed and quite badly damaged, but my core is regenerating shields. Ooh, there's 3 of them over there. I do not want to be going over there and playing there. I will expose droid. He's not a droid. I am a droid. Lies! I am a droid. You can't prove otherwise. Shadow. Down you go, Shadow. I see your core, Shadow. I see your core. You can't escape for long, especially if I blow your engines off. How on earth do you have weapons, Shadow? Like, there's nothing left of you. So I am now out of weapons and gyroscopes. I just have to basically fire missiles at him and hope. Dun dun dun! Yes! I got him! One of my missiles caught his core just after I died. Awesome. So I have the shield from coming out of base, which makes me slightly more defensive. Basically, when you spawn, you start with a shield so that people can't just spawn camp people. That is a lot of enemies there. Oh, hey, Arlies. Let's do some damage to you, blow off a few of your parts. Everything you put on your vessel can be blown off. Your vessel only explodes if your core is destroyed, though. I think I may have just taken out most of their missile systems. No, they still have missile systems. Ooh, there's more of them. I am surrounded by people who wish to kill me. Very, very much surrounded by people who wish to kill me. And my core is partially exposed, because I'm taking damage to the core. Ooh, someone else got tin mutts for me. Thank you very much, whoever actually shot tin mutts. I do not have any elevators, so I cannot go up and down. But I can rain missiles on Dr. J. See, missiles are quite popular. They're one of the weakest weapons in the early game. Because they don't do a lot of damage. But 6 kills, nice, 593 points. I like. So they're one of the weaker weapons in the early game, but they're also auto hit. So what you can do as well as that, so we've got tactical jump and the bang as new items we can unlock. But if we want to, hello Captain, yes, you are a shop. I know, I can buy things. Good, 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 good. Thank you very much. Can I go back? Can I go back? Can I go back to the hangar now? Thank you. Okay. So, let's edit this ship then, as he thinks that this ship is such a good idea. Let's get rid of the missile launchers, because we've already shown missile launchers off. We will pop missile launchers away, and we will instead switch over to our basic phaser banks. So, what you can do is you can use these to kind of like basically cover all sorts of angles on your ship. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these things to point pretty much all in one direction. Reason for that is I'm going to basically go straight down at the start of the thing. See you, Denise. Thank you for popping in. I'm going to go straight down at the start of the mission. I'm going to be underneath everyone, and I'm just going to be dropping or firing upwards into them. Because a lot of people neglect their downward firing arcs. So I'm going to go straight down when we get into the match, and I'm going to be firing upwards. Direct reserve power to forward shields, evasive maneuvers. So, those of you who've watched me play Cloud Pirates, pardon me, those of you who've watched me play Cloud Pirates might recognise this as being very similar to Cloud Pirates, but it's also got that cross-out Robocrafty element of constructing your own vehicle. Full power to shields, we're going down! No! Splash! So as you can see, control goes down, space goes up, AWS, Q&E, fire, zoom, look around, all the standard goodies.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
So we are going to pop our engine boost, and we're going to go straight down, basically. So we don't want to get too far ahead of our allies because we don't want to get swarmed. The USS Sunbeam is going down. So where are our allies? Our allies are all up there, which is cool because pretty much everyone likes to go up. Whereas I like to go down because I like to put all my weapons on the top of my ship and I can shoot upwards quite easily. Now we have to be a bit closer with phasers than we do with missiles, but yeah, this is what happens. People tend to run away from you when you pull this tactic. There's his core. Aim for the core. Damn it, he's getting away. No, missile launchers. Why? Wow, they're all over the place. This guy has a lot of missiles. Ooh. I got a little bit out of position there and got surrounded. That is what she said, Jay. She does say that quite often. And she enjoys the fact that I do. This person has built a similar ship to me. There we go. You can see that having this many phasers just eats ships. The problem is when I run out of phaser power and I have to basically survive long enough for my phasers to recharge. So this guy, Bonus, has been very badly injured. He's got one missile launcher left. But it's spaceships. So he's got one missile launch left. I'm just going to leave him because he's not actually a threat to my team now, really. This guy is far more of a threat to my team. So I'm going to come up behind him. I'm going to blow his engines off. Hopefully... Ooh, there's his core. Core is right there. Grab an engine boost so that I can run away from the missiles. Ooh, my core is also right there. There we go, he's down. I've lost a couple of phasers and a couple of engines, but that's fine. There's Hov again. Hov is a similar design to me, so he's got his engines underneath. Sorry, he's got his weapons on top. So I am going to come around here and say hello, Hov! Say hello to my little friends. Yeah, all of your weapons were just exposed, Hov, and now Hov has no weapons. So we're just stripping weapons off people now. So Hov committed suicide because he had no weapons left, which is fine. This person's put their engines out on little wings, which is a bit of a weird design to go with. Pretty, but not massively functional. We're going to come up and we are going to see... Nope, someone else got him before I did. We have Venomous over here, Venius, who's currently in a fight with Trinity. So we're going to go this way and we're going to see if we can deal with... Oh no, we've got Ore. Ore. Hey Ore. Meet me guns. I'm right on Ore's core. I'm right on Ore's core. Can I take Ore's core before he does anything? No, I can't. Ore went straight down, but someone else got him. Good. So I might not be killing many people, but I'm taking a lot of damage. Full powers to the weapons. USS, a total droid here. I've lost my ability to turn. Someone's taken out my gyroscopes, so I don't really have a choice but to commit self-destruction. 3 kills, 4 assists. Not doing bad. 520 points so far. But yeah, I lost my gyroscope, so I couldn't rotate. So I got kind of stuck. Hov is again down here by himself. Hov is a good target for me because he has a similar ship design to me, which means he's quite weak from below. I'm just going to burn my engine nice and quick and come up beneath Hov. Ooh, make sure we're hitting Hov. Let's in our power recharge, and well, we won that. Be careful with that thing. 544 score, top of the board again on my team. Not top of the board in total, the enemy clan was top of the board, but yeah, you can see how this game is quite interesting. Take a break. Quest complete, first win of the day, yay! Level ups. Energy and battery. Battery increases energy capacity of the ship. Energy generator, basic energy produced on the ship. And I will show you the final weapon that I currently have unlocked. Because I quite like my final weapon that I currently have unlocked. I have Gatling Gauss. Now these things are hilarious. Especially when you do this with them, by the way. I've run out of CP. Okay, this should be a fine ship design. So you can see I've got a few Gatling cannons. Just a couple of Gatling cannons on the ship, you know. Just a few. And again, same style of design. Everything goes on top, and then we're going to dive underneath, and we're going to do a lot of damage. Can have a look at our ship. Again, this thing being out on limbs makes the bottom engines quite vulnerable. We can have a look at our fellow fleet. We've got the X-Wing guy at the back. Looks like we've got mostly missile users again. We've got a few guys using what look like phasers. Do you want some spaceship with your cannons? No, I just want more cannons. Cannons plus cannons equals best spaceship. Fist Clan versus the zombie hipsters. And you can see over here we've got Gatling cannons, phasers, missiles, phasers. So we've got mostly a phaser-based team. Which means we're going to be pretty much close combat. Okie dokie, Sephirin. See you soon. Have a good one, man. Droid logic. Cannons! Cannons! Cannons!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just to demonstrate why this is cool. That's why this is cool. This thing fires so fast. Crazy fast. Hey, Chalk. So we're going to come up and round, and we're going to see if we can't jump on Chalk from below. But just look at the damage output there. That damage output is absolutely insane. He's also got Gauss cannons, which is quite fun because me and Chalk are probably the only two people in this match that have Gauss cannons. So Chalk has come up here and is trying to fight someone else. I can hear his Gauss cannons going off. So I just took the entire front of his ship off. I just dug my way through his ship. There we go. That's why this ship design is amazing. I might run out of ammunition quick, but... Oh, hello. Chalk's back. I'm too close to their spawn point. Chalk is technically invulnerable right now. So I'm just going to go away for now. Let's see if we can swing in on Fix and help out our ally Fearless. Seems like I've taken out most of Fix's weapons there. Thruster also is using Gauss cannons. Ooh, it's rare to find so many people willing to use Gauss cannons in this level of combat. So, Thruster only has 2 engines left, which makes his name Thruster quite interesting. But yeah, you can see this thing is a beast at just digging through ships. This thing can just cut ships to pieces so fast. I'm up above people now, which makes me vulnerable, but I can drop down low and I can just come in behind Ravager and just rip Ravager absolutely to pieces. There we go, Ravager's down. Let's go up and see if we can't deal with Ghibli. Or Gibble. Oh, Chalk is close to me. Chalk knows what I'm capable of, so Chalk's probably going to beeline for me. Oh no, Chalk's fighting someone else, that's fine by me. Down goes Chalk. This ship is just amazing. I love this ship. I love having this many Gauss cannons. Oh, I ran out of ammunition. This guy's got no weapons. Why is he still in the battle? Commit suicide. Press K. Press K and kill yourself. There we go. Godlike streak. Fix is going to go down before I can get at him, but Ravager seems quite vulnerable. Lots of missiles you've got there, Ravager, but I would like to point out I have an awful lot of Gauss cannons. Oh, I'm overloaded though. That's not good. Not good. I overloaded myself. I'm exposed. Shit. He's overloaded his guns though as well. I just need to get down faster. Come on, engine boost. Damn it, someone's shooting me from above. Fire dog, help! Yes, come up. Come up. And so you see the vulnerability of this particular design. So I have 6 kills. The next nearest person on my team has 1 kill. That's what this thing does. This thing is a monster. We got really close to their base as well. That was kind of foolish of us. Baked, you are my next target. Come here, Baked. Hi, Baked. So Baked doesn't have much left now. Baked has a single phaser. Baked's dead. So you can see just how this kind of thing is just flat out overwhelming firepower. Thruster is fighting Fearless. I'm going to give Thruster a little bit of a knock from behind. Let my guns recharge for a bit. Hey Thruster. No, don't waste ammunition on the rocks. Come on. Hey, Omnitar! Hello. We are just trying to defeat Thruster in a little bit of a duel. He's got pretty much nothing left now. There we go. War Machine. So, 707 points, 8 kills. This is why this thing is amazed. Hey, Paladin's Invasion! Welcome, Paladin's Invasions. When is the next Subnautica stream? Asks Void. The next Subnautica stream will probably either be Saturday or Sunday. That's probably when the next Subnautica stream is going to be. The heavy laser. Ooh. Pretty. But as you can see, this is a fun little sort of... It's a free-to-play game. I might be doing it on community nights and things like that. I'm currently in the process of setting up my Discord, so we'll be getting that done as well. Thank you all for watching the stream. I've been streaming for 3 hours, so I think it's about time that I cut this out and went and had something to eat. I will see you all in another video, in another stream. I'm currently having Dust and Elysian Tale come out on Mondays and Thursdays, and I've got Rayman Legends coming out on Tuesdays and Fridays. I'm going to see if I can get a third series up and running, because next week I will be doing very few streams because I'm supporting my partner down dealing with some stuff down there. Thank you all for watching. Let's see if there's anyone we can raid. Let's see if there is anyone we can raid before we go. I wouldn't mind raiding that person, but also if I raid that person, people might get offended because he's quite a aggressive. Ah, here we go. Let us raid a bad wolf. Hashtag droid raid to bad wolf. Hashtag droid raid. So I will see all you guys over in Bad Wolf stream, and I will talk to you all later. Thank you all for watching. I will see you at another stream.